Hello everybody, this is MKWii207 and welcome to episode 2 of Let's Make a MKWii custom track. We're going to be continuing our track here. I've read some comments, I read all comments on the previous video, and I've got some ideas. I'm probably going to make a some kind of village or some kind of town, and you know, I've got the idea that you like the path inside a big cave gets blocked, and you like have to go off the rail tracks into a different section of the cave where there's a village or something. You know, we've got the textures for it. I'm pretty sure we can use these textures for houses, except there seems to be shading on them, and I'm not, you know, we'll see. I think right now I'm gonna try to implement a bit of the edges of the track, as well as a bit of the mountain cliff that's gonna be here, because I'm you know, I've got my own ideas on like what the track's gonna be like, and I thought I might as well kind of start building a bit of the scenery. I was thinking of kind of just like in the original, where there's a bit of a cave, or like a ravine or something that kind of starts off of there. There's gonna be like a big high wall here. Also, I got the transparency to work on the track here. If I show in game, you should see this backface culling is on, and like the bottom of the track doesn't actually have these rails, but like from a distance it's a bit of a darker texture as well. I don't know if it looks good. We'll see. But yeah, let's keep going. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna fill these up real quick, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna kind of do this kind of thing. Whoops. Like the edge of the cliff. Yeah, that could, I guess, kind of work. You know, let me, before any of this, let me you know, let me just kind of delete all of this here and delete this. Let's just create a bit of a face right here. Yeah, it's kind of a okay, you know, let's first of all just take this face. Can I do something like right click scale down, which is gonna create kind of an edge-ish thing? Or how can I is there something like edge bevel? Is there something that you can do here? I don't think it's called bevel, and I don't think that's what it is. Let's see, except just you can just make a loop cut and just kind of scale this. I mean, it's not the prettiest, but you know, hey, it's something. And in these we can like say road sand side or something like that, and open up a new texture, which is the side texture, this one. Yeah, that could work, I guess. I just grab these, assign them to these, and grab whatever that was. I think this one. Let's see. Let me just use reset on these and we're gonna do the same thing with this one. I should have kind of selected both. Let's select them both real quick, so I have them properly done, except that they are both different, so it doesn't matter anyway. Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure I selected both. Yeah, there we go. All right. And there we go, except it needs to be flipped. Whoopsie doodles. What did I even say right there? I don't even know. Alright. You know, there. Let's just make this a bit bigger. There's something on these lines. Yeah, it's not. I don't really mind it being just slightly off. All right, there we go. There's something on these lines. There we go. So then we do the same thing over here. Make a loop cut. Whoops. Gosh dang it. Loop cut. And then we gotta scale them about the same distance. It's good that that kind of makes for a nice division. All right, these are gonna be assigned to the same. What the hell? Assigned to the same texture. All right. Here's reset on these. I'm just gonna there we go. Yeah, should be fine. All right, I'm just gonna grab this, do that, and grab this, do that, and then scale this on the Y, I mean X axis until it lines up. Somewhere around here, I think. That should work. Now I'm gonna do the same thing over here. It doesn't have to be super perfect. I'm not being super specific here. We don't need to. Now I'm gonna try to line the size of those up with that. I think it's slightly too small. Yeah, you know, whatever. I'm gonna leave it like this. Looks pretty okay. And I kind of wanted to what was I thinking with this section again? We're gonna redo that same type of thing here. I'm just gonna do this. If you're not used to 3D modeling, everything needs to be triangles. That's pretty much the whole idea here. Can I just delete only faces, please? Delete only faces. Actually, I might want to just delete these edges as well. So yeah, everything is triangles, or mayhaps what is it called? Rectangles, because rectangles are made up of triangles. So pretty much 3D models are limited to triangles only. So that's just how it works. I guess it's just you can make about any shape with enough triangles, and I don't know. I didn't create the whole idea of how to do 3D models, man. But yeah, triangles is just the standard, I guess. All right, there we go. And yeah, you can kind of see with this texture right here, a rectangle is divided in two triangles. So when you export this, it's just going to turn it into triangles anyway. All right, so this section, I'm going to assign this to the road sand, and these are already on road side. All right, so I'm just gonna, whoops, doodles. Wait, was that, what did I just kind of, ooh, see, that's actually what I was kind of looking for. The I button does that. All right, so you can kind of create like an edge. All right, it's good to know that the I key does that, but this was something I'm gonna have to do anyway. So I kind of wanted to, like, so this is like on a kind of a platform. So wait, can I don't know if this shows on the thing. If it doesn't show, I'm gonna be editing this out. But I was thinking of like having this be like a wall, and having this be like a drop down, and so this has to extend a little bit, and I'm gonna have to make a little fence that kind of runs along here, a bit of a fence that like tells you, hey, like here's the road, don't go off the track. That kind of leads you like towards the track, and this kind of extends in this direction, as you can see. Yeah, it's I've got something in my mind, in my head, and I like doing 3D models because you can like kind of make, as long as you're kind of okay at doing this, then you can make about anything. It's really fun. At least I think it's fun. Alright, so I'm just gonna see, so this needs to be flipped around, and we're just gonna, I'm just gonna butcher this a bit like this, and then just gonna something along the lines of this. If we turn off, can we just oh, we just go like this? Yeah, that looks about okay. Now I'm gonna have to align this so that it, you know, lines up with this. So so that's there, so we just align that. There we go. So the texture kind of loops. So this has to go like that. I'm being super precise, like like I showed in the last video. Kind of OCD, I guess you could say. Okay, you know, there we go. I like to just have things look nice, look like, you know, correct. in my way of correct. All right, so that. Move this down, scale it down a bit. I'm just gonna do it like this. All right, there we go. I just accidentally hit the accent grave. That's nice. I don't even know what it doesn't really do anything, does it? Oh, it turns layers on or off. I don't know. I accidentally hit that on my keyboard. All right, and this is just the standard road. I'm just gonna unwrap it. Try to place it next to here. I should like, I'm just gonna move it to the point where it's pretty much like, I should just kind of do the whole thing. Oh, I need to select the right texture, of course. Yeah, I mean, this is fine, except that it's too high, too tall. Well, you can kind of see that difference, right? Just gonna do that. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm being kind of all right, so let's go ahead and continue. That's cave wall. This is something else. Actually, what else does that texture have? You know, I'm gonna just take this wall texture. So I'm gonna grab whatever I had drawn here. Hello. I thought I should be able to. Really? I thought using control. Yeah. Hello. Can you go all the way here? Control is supposed to like. Oh, of course, because there's technically no wall there. All right. I forgot that that's a separate part. I was thinking it could select the whole line in one go, but I was mistaken. Alright, so I don't really know how I'm gonna make this wall. Probably like this. I'm just gonna scale it down a little bit, move it inward. That's too small and too much inward, I guess. Let's try it like this and just scale it. That is just kind of okay, I guess. I kind of like it to be a bit higher, like that. And then we're gonna use extrude and make it smaller. Just gonna do this so there's like a bit of a top to that. And I'm gonna select every single one of these faces if we can. There we go. And I'm gonna use P by selection, so this is now a separate thing. That way I can also fill this up. Grab all these. I don't actually want these materials anymore because this thing doesn't have those materials. We're gonna make a new material called rock wall or something. Open up the texture. This one. Then select that. and use unwrap. I think, nah, you see, that's kind of a problem here. Okay, so in the back in the day I used to do this. Gonna grab all these, scale these on the y-axis by 0. There we go. So this is gonna kind of a bad fix that I used to do. It works. Let's say that it works. If it works, it's not bad. All right. It's slightly off. You kind of see all these lines are supposed to be straight. So, yeah, you know, it's fine. You're not gonna really notice this because when we scale the wall like this, it's gonna be like unnoticeable anyway. There we go. So there's a wall. I'm kind of feeling the urge to put a little bit of a decal on here because it looks really bland, just like going into a wall. Again, me being super specific on this. Hey, do we have some kind of decal that we can put along the wall there? Like this wall has a bit of a thing here, as you can see. That's what I'm trying to achieve here. I think we could use that, the bottom of this texture. You know, I'm gonna try something. All right, let's just try that. I'm gonna take every single one of these, except only the ones that are actually part of the track. There we go. And I'm gonna hit duplicate. I thought I had Shift D, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna make them a new thing, a separate thing, because there we go. I'm gonna move them. I mean, just very slightly off the wall. Grab on the x-axis by like 0.01. I mean, it's supposed to be kind of noticeable. And then I'm gonna take these, and let's just bring this all the way down. I don't know how high I'm gonna make this stuff go. Probably quite low. Just gonna make sure that this pops out of the wall slightly. That looks okay, except that we're gonna have to scale it up just a little bit. Scale it up. Scale it down a little bit, because it turns out that that's a bit too much. This should work. Alright, there we go. So now I have a bit of a something on the wall here that we can kind of use. Yeah. So remove this, or crap, remove that, make a new, and make it kind of like rock wall decal. I've never really used decals. I don't really know if this is really gonna work, but we're just gonna have it. We're just gonna do it. It's just gonna do it. Which means I select this texture. We use reset, because I can then change the. Nah, we're just gonna use unwrap, I think. Again, I'm gonna have to take these, scale on the Y 0, and then select the bottom ones, scale on Y axis 0. Yeah, and then kind of take the top row and move it up. Turns out we're gonna have to make this go the opposite way. Yeah, we're gonna have to flip it 180 degrees. Scale this a whole heck of a lot. Let me kind of you know, I'm gonna just grab this like that, so you can kind of have the cracks like in the corner there. You know. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. I don't remember what I did differently with this thing, because can I select that? Hello? Oh, I'm in edit mode right now. Not quite sure what I did here with transparency. Just select this transparency. Oh, there we go. So as you can see, it's kind of a decal now. It's kind of, it makes it look like the wall, you know, has a bit of it's not just a random wall sticking out. It's like it has a bit of a something here. I'm thinking of making this slightly, whoops, making this slightly closer towards minus 0.005 or something. There we go. It's slightly closer towards the wall. Nope, texture mode, please. Alright, there we go. That's a bit of a something that's a bit nice, I would say. Do we have a grass texture? We don't have a grass texture. Then I'm gonna have to grab a grass texture from somewhere. Alright, there we go. I got a grass texture for us. There we go. So we're just gonna grab all of these, make a new I don't know, grass. And technically you shouldn't be able to get here, but I'm gonna make it out of bounds. Anyway, OOB stands for out of bounds, just in case you're wondering. There we go. I mean, it's again, it's kind of a bland transition there. I kind of would like something else, but let me quickly do something like this, and so then I can like grab all of these, do something like that. That makes the thing a bit more roundish, and yeah, that means I'm gonna have to redo texturing, huh? What? No, I just want to select. There we go. I think I'm gonna have to, oops, take this and move this a heck of a lot down. Actually, it's the opposite side. Huh, alright. Alright. Just gonna scale that. And I'm gonna grab these. Nah. Yeah, alright. Just gonna make it more round-ish. That makes it a bit better. Alright, so now this video's been going on for quite a long time already, huh? But I still think I just kinda wanna do something. I'm still thinking of adding this goal post in right here. I'm not really quite sure I'm gonna do it though. Instead, let me just do the other thing that I kind of wanted to do here. Let me grab these and these and these, hit E, move them up. Okay, I didn't really mean for that to happen. What? Sometimes the views kind of get dislocated. Alright, we're just gonna do this. I think this wall should be high enough to warn people, like, hey, you can't go here. I'm just gonna do like a little wall here. So we're just gonna grab these. No. Oh, I selected this one. Whoops. P, and I'm gonna select these and remove all of these. Make a new metal fence or something like that. Open textures, this one, and then also turn on transparency here. So we're gonna grab the fence, I assume it's this one. We're gonna use reset, and because they are about the same size, Oops. And I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Fences. I mean, they're really small. And, you know, yeah. I kind of want to make this one go into the wall, if you know what I mean. I don't know where the wall is. Let's just do it back to texture mode. Just gonna do this until it kind of disappears in the wall. There we go. And then I'm gonna make this one slightly bent. There we go. All right. That's that. Now I feel like these are really quite big now. I look at it at the scale of the track. Might want to make them a bit smaller. And then make this one go back by a little bit. Like this. And that one back like that. Alright, there we go. So that's it for now, for today. Thank you for watching this. If you have any more ideas on what to do, definitely leave them in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next video.